What up, though? It's your boy Rio, and you tuned into my 11th episode on Mindfulness with Mario. I'm very excited about today's show. I got some heavy hitters in here in the building. My boy Mike, my boy Keyon, and we're going to talk to y'all about the dapper gentleman and what that lifestyle looks like. If you haven't already, make sure you check out all my current episodes. Episode 10, we just wrapped that up with my boy Matt and Phil, talking about Forex, investing, and all of that good stuff. So before we begin, just go ahead and introduce these brothers here. I'm going to start off with a bit of a funny story on how I actually met Mike. So y'all might have recalled Mike from episode 7, Gentleman's Den, right? So I was excited about doing that show because, you know, I was following the Gentleman's Den on Instagram, seeing a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, dressing up, which is everything that I enjoy doing. So I thought it'd be dope to have him on the show. So I reached out to Kyle, who was, you know what I'm saying, over it, and was like, hey, man, come on, bring a couple guys or whatever the case. So that day, Kyle didn't show, and then Mike and Jay showed up. And then from there, you know what I'm saying, we just been linking up. And that's really the point of me making the show, is to reach out within the community, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of build network. So we got him here as a 2-time champ. So we excited to have you back, bro.
Welcome back, man. It's a pleasure to be here, man. Greatly appreciate it. Kyle, you owe us one. You ain't show up, so man, it's amazing, man. You guys can follow me on Instagram at TaylorAnkles_ or no mics allowed on Instagram. Facebook is my real name, which is Michael Conley, and you know what I'm saying, get at me.
Yes, sir. And then the guy right here needs no introduction, man. My guy Keyon Clinton. You know what I mean? I actually wanted him on one of my shows early when I was first starting, but you know what I'm saying, my guy got too big for me.
You ain't gotta say it, man. You just point to the camera and be like, him.
No,
right
you see him, we shining. I got my guy with me. We was able to finally link up, so I'm super excited to have you on the show, bro. You know, we worked in the past, you know what I'm saying, leadership experience tour, went to state. So hey, go ahead and let everybody know who you is if they don't know you already.
Man, excited to be here, man. You know, you're my brother, man. I'm proud of you and everything you've been able to do, watching your growth. So shout out to you. I owe you an episode for sure. It'll be an honor. I will carve out time in my schedule for you, man. You my mans. But I'm excited to be here, man, with my brother Mike as well. So I'm an international speaker, best-selling author, and I love fashion. I love dressing up. You know, I feel like you should dress how you want to be addressed. So, you know, when I walk in the room, head should turn. It's the confidence that I exude every day. So, but I put a lot of effort into, you know, how I look, how I sound, and things like that. So I'm ready to dive into this conversation with y'all. And you can follow me anywhere. Just type in Keyon Clinton, Keyon Clinton. Anywhere, you'll find me somewhere.
All right, so let's dive right on in, man. Let's talk about what led you all to, you know what I'm saying, being a gentleman that you are today. Like, did it start early on, or just kind of walk me through the birth and the upbringing of how you got to the point you're at today? Either one of you guys can start.
I'll start. It started out for me with my grandfather, man. My grandfather was a suit guy, anywhere and everywhere. Grocery store, 3-piece suit for no reason. I'm like, where you going? I'm just going to get some eggs. Wait, what? All right. No, but he greatest quote that, you know what I'm saying, that he ever has passed down to me was, dress for the conversations that you want to have. That's on my website, as you know what I'm saying. I'm actually getting ready to get it tatted on me soon. Great quote, because at the end of the day, you want to be and present yourself in a certain fashion and a certain light, so you have to dress to appeal to the conversation that you want to have. You cannot go anywhere and start a conversation and not, you know, say, I don't need to pull my pants up, or I need to take my hood off, or I need to take my hat off. You're doing too much, because at this point now the conversation is no longer intriguing. I don't want to talk anymore. You didn't derobed in order to talk anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need that, man. But it really started with him and just watching him, and you know what I'm saying, shout out to a couple of my influencers and my friends that I had. You know what I'm saying, it really brought a different side to me. When I first started, I was just wearing black. You know, it was just like I had a real clean black suit. You know what I'm saying, that was like, I can see myself doing this. You know, I had a couple friends tell me, like, you need to venture out. You need to get some color. You need to do this. You need to do that. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna play with it. You know, first thing I wore was a pink shirt, and everything I said, yeah, right. Like, this is it. this is it for sure. Love it. How I got my name, which would be TaylorAnkles. I do enjoy the European cut. I do enjoy a very well tailored suit, and first, I forgot what movie I was watching where, you know, saying the guys, you know, had the loafers on and, you know, his ankles showing. I said, I like that. And it's clean. It's real clean. The shoe accentuates and it, you know what I'm saying? It complements the suit entirely well. So, you know, I came up with the name and I said, you know what? That's going to be me and I'm going to run with it and I'm going to see how far I can take it. You know, since then I've been in, you know, but I've been in Walk Fashion Magazine. I've been in Scene Fashion Magazine. Voyager, I think that's the one that ATL, the one that Cal just did. He put us all in that one as well. I just shot a short film. It's on my Instagram. It's called Queen. Shout out to my homies Don at Trust. Shout out to Hurst, his wife, Candace, you know, her boyfriend, Paige. You got Maya and her boyfriend. Shout out to Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny. You know what I'm saying? He shout out my behind the scenes. Shout out to Darian Pope, who actually shot the film. Came out amazing, man.
Yeah, it was dope, bro.
It came out amazing.
Nice.
I truly appreciate it, man. It reached a lot of people. It reached some of the fashion influencers that I actually, you know, tag, which would be, you know, JC Scott, you know, Black Menswear, and So Uniquely Fashionable, D Juice. Yep. Ellie, Mr. Gilly. Mr. Gilly is amazing. Ellie 30, which is Steve Harvey's, one of Steve Harvey's stylists. He actually reached out and, you know, he said he enjoyed the visual and everything. I put it in my IG stories and everything. And Lena Waif, she watched it. My favorite poet, Black Ice, he watched it. Loaded Lux watched it. Steve Harvey watched it, you know, and a couple more influencers. Man, it is amazing, man. I take fashion to a real depth, and I enjoy it, man. It's me, tailored.
Okay. And what about you?
Well, I started on the opposite end of the spectrum. So I'm from the hood, 4205. Hey. And you know, I used to be the Jabot Dream wear, the 3XT type of guy. Back when it was in the franchise boys, you know. So
in my white tee.
So I knew nothing about fashion for real. The very first time I put on a suit was in 2013, and that was after I pledged Alpha.
Okay.
You know, and I remember seeing them. It's funny because I went to state in 2008, and I'm like, oh, them dudes look whack. You on a party with a suit on. Like, what are we doing here, right? So it's interesting, man. But as I matured and as I just started to change my life and my perspective on certain things, I pledged Alpha, taught me a whole different thing. I put that suit on, and it changed my life. You know, it just gave me a feel that I never had before. You know, and I didn't really get into like fashion until probably about 2016 was when I was like, all right, I'm about to become a public figure. You know, the camera's about to be on me. I got to look like how I feel. I feel like a beast. You know what I'm saying? I feel good, but I want to look good as well. So, you know, and then I became a 2-time award-winning bodybuilder, so I couldn't just go into a regular suit store and put on a suit anymore, right? It had to get cut up and tailored and all that. But, you know, I remember telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm about to become, you know, one of the best speakers in the world. I'm like, but I want to be known as one of the best dressed speakers in the world, too, because I love fashion. I love suits and things like that. And then, you know, I went to my tailor. I met my tailor about 4 years ago, whatever. And I went to him on my list. I don't really know much about fashion. I just know I love suits. You know, I'm like, so I'm going to trust you to do something for me. You know, he tailored me up for the first time, and like, I damn near slept in my suit.
That's the feeling, man.
It gave me, like, you know, to have that jacket wrap my body like that. You know what I'm saying? Get that Italian U-shaped cut. And then I just started to play with it my own style. You know, I love turtlenecks off the blazers. You know, like the V-necks with the chains and things like that. You know, when it comes to the shirt and tie, that's what I do now. You know, but then and it went a little bit deeper because I'm real big on. I love patterns. I love patterns. I've always been the type to be in the patterns, you know. You know, and so I was like, okay, I like to coordinate and things like that. But then I started playing with material, understanding how certain material fit, you know, the look of certain things, and you know, like we got the Velvet Boys on today. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting into fabric and starting to do a little more research. I missed the memo for the Velvet. it took my life to another level. You know, the more I started paying attention to the way that I dressed, the way that I looked. And that's what I mean by dress how you want to be addressed. I'm not telling everybody you need to wear a suit. No, because that may not be your style. Eric Thomas don't put a suit on. He wear the hats.
That is true.
I'm never walking into no meeting with hats, right? But that's his brand. That works for him. But, you know, like to your point, you know, when you got to derobe and pull your pants up and all that, then it's like, come on, you what are we doing here? You know,
time is limited.
It literally. So, you know, when I dove into fashion, man, it was more so like confidence boosting for me. You know, to be able to take my life to a new level, to be able to say I can walk in any room and know I'm gonna get the respect I deserve without even opening my mouth, because that's something you gotta pay attention to. You know, how you look, that's your visual resume. Before you even speak, people is already. You know, when they walk in, man, you look like a CEO. I am 3 companies, by the way, right? You know what I'm saying? Literally, you know. So, but that's the feeling you want, and that's what a suit did for me. And it's like, now it's like, man, that's life.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I got you. Yeah, for me, kind of similar to you all stories. Like, I feel like as a black man, we're already looked at differently. So I felt like I had to change my look just to, I guess, fit in to an extent. But like when I was at state, like I will always be dressed up, whether I'm going to class. Like I would be on the kata, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got, you know what I'm saying, jogging pants on. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to set a different standard, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, starting off, they're like, where you going? I'm like, I mean, I'm just going to class, but this is how I feel comfortable the way I look. And so like over time, that was like the expectation. It became like the norm. And so I kind of created something like my own vision, and then people will follow after me. So for me, that's when it kind of started. And then like you said, like when you start putting a couple nice suits together, and then, you know what I'm saying, Instagram was hype. So, you know what I'm saying, you post a pic, you start getting the love. And then, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing it for the gram, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, you got these good materials on, you feel good, you look nice. And I just want to just kind of promote that. And I mean, it's pretty much literally who I am. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel comfortable in jeans and gym shoes anymore, and it's weird. Like I go to the grocery store, I throw on something, you know what I'm saying, a blazer for no reason at all.
It be like that. It be like that.
Yeah, man.
It be like that.
So that's my story. So let's kind of talk about like your particular style. Like, you know what I'm saying, I see you got the hats. Like just kind of walk people through what is your look?
My look, what completes me is my loafer.
Okay.
Like I said before, man, I dress from the feet up. Like I said, man, if you can build a good foundation, you can build up. And with me, it was, I do not like hard bottom dress shoes. I don't. Not to knock anybody that do, because some of them do look good. I'm not going to hold you up. I actually bought my second pair not too long ago from the suit department. Shout out to Dennis Berry. That's my uncle. Hooked me up, man. I bought a monk strap. All suede Stacy out of monk strap. But I was like, I don't like hard bottom, but it's something about this particular pair. But for me, I find a loafer anywhere, man. Anywhere. When I say anywhere. I done shop numerous amount of places. I done saw the most expensive loafer and then found it somewhere else for a fraction of what it costs. You know what I'm saying? So with me, it's my loafer. It's, you know, my vest. It's, you know, my patterns. It's my fedora. My fedora is signature. And that's where it caps off at, you know what I'm saying. I have a million watches. I have, you know what I'm saying, everything of that nature too. Tie clips is something else that I like as well. Always like a good tie clip. Like the one I got on now is my glasses. You know what I'm saying?
That's crispy. That's crispy.
I actually got some custom made ones that actually have tailored on it. Shout out to Lisa Day. The loafer is the statue, man. I can have on the most plainest suit. I have one solid color suit on, but I will guarantee you my loafer will stand out.
And I see you got your loafers today. Can you show people where you got them from, or just kind of walk us through?
Both of these, this is one of my signature pairs, which is a yellow double monk strap, floral pattern. The way I came about this was my homeboy Marlon that works down at La Casa showed me this website called Super Glamorous. And from then I was looking on it. I said, I don't see nothing I like, man. I love loafers. And I'm like, I don't see nothing. I didn't half of them I got in the closet already, you know. And I was just looking. I saw this yellow one. I said, I do not have a yellow one. So I definitely needed that. I bought it specifically from this website called Milano. On Super Glamorous, this shoe was about $600. On Milano, I bought that shoe for $86.
Come on, somebody.
You see what I'm saying?
Smart man.
I don't mind passing gems on to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for the next one as well, which is a burgundy one. Burgundy is my favorite color. So this right here, this one right here is well cut. Inside of it is leather, and the inside has a gold horse bit buckle on it, and it just accentuates. I like patterns. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of solid color loafers. But it's something about when I have a solid color suit, my loafer has to be patterned.
Absolutely. Yeah. Facts.
If I have a patterned suit, my loafer got to be solid.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about you? What kind of completes your look?
For me, I'm a shoe and watch guy.
Okay.
You know, I love accessories as well. My favorite is the wingtip. Nothing beats the wingtip at all.
He being modest right now. That's Mr. Big Buckle over there, Mr. Ferragamo man over here. Like he being real modest right now.
The accessory that because when you look at a suit, you know, if I got an all pattern suit on, then that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But like you said, if I wear, because I like dark colors too. You know, I'm getting into the lighter colors and all that. I ain't converted yet, but it's coming. You know, this year I'm gonna play with some things. Hey. But for me, it's more so what makes you stand out, the subtle stuff.
Okay.
You know, like prime example, like with what I got on now, the pants. When you see the pants, like, oh, them pants nice, right? Capping it off with some nice wing tips.
Get the wrist in there.
You know, I'm humble. You know I'm very humble. We cover diamonds up, man. But you know, I love a nice watch. I'm a watch guy, you know, and I'm starting to do more research on watches as well. So I can start getting some exclusive, some vintage watches. You know, watches, the bracelets. I'm real big on bracelets, little stuff that's gonna bring you out because again, I'm a speaker, so I'm always talking, you know, and I'm always moving my hands. So you're gonna pay attention to what's going on there. You know, tie clips is one of the things I love the most. I'm also, man, I love my clips here. You know what I'm saying? For the cufflinks, for anybody who love cufflinks, it's nothing better than that.
I got a custom pair too
with the initials and everything on it, but. You know, I'm more so of an accessory guy. You know, the belt, match the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Nice chain on, something like that. You know, just to let people know, you know what I'm saying? We going to respect it. You know, we here. You know, the Rolex, I ain't got to say much, but when you see it and you, wow, I like that. You know, real clean. So, you know, that's really what bring my look out is more so my accessories. Other than the suit, I'm gonna wear a nice suit regardless. That's just me, because it's always cut. You know, everything I do get cut. That Italian U shape, that Euro look, I like that as well. Now I'm not the slim fit. I can't do that. I'm slim fit. I like that. It look good on me. You know what I'm saying? I tried it. You know, Express don't really make clothes for guys like me, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But they have nice stuff in there. You know, but yeah. So you know, me like the, you know, with the handkerchief with the tie, making sure that you know that brings it out. You know, so if you got a nice solid blazer on and you got that on with some really a nice watch, again, it takes a normal suit. Take it to the next level. So yeah, I'm more so accessories because those would make me stand out. You know, like that's just really my thing.
Got it. Now, as someone who wears glasses, do you try to coordinate the glasses with the suit?
Every one.
Okay. You know, I have right now. I have about 9
glasses.
Yeah. Literally.
And I'm going to get about 5 more.
I just ordered a pair. I just ordered a yellow pair.
That's real. Yeah, and because what it does is the frames is everything. You know, like. When you understand look, it's all about your look. You know, I got some clear frames. I got, you know, these. I got black frames. I got some gold ones.
Got the buffs.
You got the white sticks. You know what I'm saying? 4205 come out of me sometimes. I put the sticks on, you know. But it all complements the look. You know, at the end of the day, when you realize, okay, this will look better off a clear frame than just off the brown acetate frames. You know, so all that stuff is very important too.
It ties in.
When they talk about the look and where you're going with things, like I wouldn't wear black frames with the outfit I got on right now. It wouldn't make sense. You see the brown in the pants. I got the wingtips over here, so the brown brings it out, right? So you got to that is a look that, you know, and that's one thing people got to pay attention to if they're into the fashion.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of people aren't, but for those who are into fashion, accessorize everything.
Yeah, my glasses that I tend to I try to do colors more than just solid. Now I do have a solid Malcolm X pair. That's my interview pair. That's the real deal. You know, hi, my name is Michael.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You that's real. That's what it is. Most of my glasses, nine times out of 10, 100% of my glasses are ombre tint.
That's real.
And the reason why I like it is because when I take photos, it's a glare. The glare in the lens actually look like this. It's the sky, whatever it's reflecting off of. You see it inside the glasses. So all my glasses have an ombre tint. Like, this is one of my favorite pairs. And I actually bought these from Aldo and just took it to my eye doctor.
You got the frame lenses in there.
The gold pair here, same way. You know, they're ombre tint as well. They have a purple tint to them. Now they all have a tan lens tint to them. So if I take them off, everything that's white, it looks tan right now. But if I take them off, everything looks, you know what I'm saying, 100% clear. So I definitely agree with you on glasses, man. Like I said, I just ordered a yellow pair, and I can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay, yeah. So for me, what completes my look is I'm big on accessories as well. Like, I'm huge on like the pocket square. That's like I try to coordinate my outfit. So I'm more so start up as opposed to you kind of like how you start from the feet. So I find a nice pocket square. For me, just the way my build is, like slim fit, gotta go with the slim fit every time. Like a lot of times when I order my suits, it fits my body. Like I didn't get this suit tailored, but as you can see, like it fits me comfortable. So I'm gonna just try to stay within a 160 pound, 170 pound frame. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
That's me. Blazer, it really doesn't matter. It depends on the event I'm going to, but normally I just got big on like the pattern suits. Like I've read that, you know what I'm saying, the pattern or striped suit kind of like signifies, you know, someone who is a higher status. So, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of the direction I move when I try to bring out my pattern suits a lot more. So if I'm going with a pattern suit look, I try to tone it down like a solid white or black, you know what I'm saying, pocket square. Just kind of depends on that. And I'm also big on being vibrant. Like I want to be noticed from a distance. So like the majority of my blazers are going to be something to the extreme, very colorful, very bright, and I want to do that on purpose. So because if I'm going somewhere where I haven't never been or no one's met me, they're always going to approach me like, oh man, I like that suit, and for me it's a talking point. So I'm looking for those conversation pieces on everything that I do. Sometimes I do kind of have those little subtle pieces, you know what I'm saying, I might have a belt on but won't show it, you know what I'm saying, but if I happen to lift up, you're gonna know how we come.
Of course.
So I'm kind of like low key, but I'm gonna still be flashy on you here and there. That's kind of my style.
You know, for me, it's like you gotta respect what I'm doing.
Yeah,
right. It's a certain caliber. Like, you know, when you had a Rolex on, like you ain't gotta. You
don't gotta be flashy with it. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, you know, how
exactly. Exactly.
Right, like 40,000 here. How you doing? Right, like so.
Literally.
You know, and when you, but it's about your look, whatever your look. Like you said, for me, I want to get into colors because I think just, you know, my skin tone.
Yeah.
For the first time, again, just me trying new things as I'm, you know, I've assumed an influencer role now, and you know, people respect me for fashion, and my thing is like, you know, I shouldn't pay for clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to people now. Like, hey, I look better in your clothes than you do. So,
and that's honest.
Either you send me free stuff or write me a check. We can work this out.
That's
right?
Honest.
But
that's honest.
I'm opening up, you know, kind of a variety of things that I want to go into from the fashion perspective. I want to try new things. You know, you can't really lose when it looks good. You know?
And
so that's it.
Prime said, when you look good, you feel good.
Come
you
on,
feel
man.
good, you play good.
Hey, right?
Hey, Prime said it, man. Shout out to Dion, man.
Real.
That's amazing. Like for me, it was putting on my first tailored blazer. That feel, that suction that you get. You know, that pipe, it extenuates your posture. You got on the hoodie, you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, when you put that blazer on, it's like transformed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Easter. Like when you had a suit on, you
real.
never want to change. Like you know what I'm saying. Like how you mentioned you want to go to
Yeah.
sleep. Like it's,
I didn't realize, you know, my actual body build until I put a suit on. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest dude, but I'm not the smallest dude either. I have a G.I. Joe figure. So when you have that undercut right here, and when that blazer put on and it hugs right here, it feels
something to you.
good.
yes, sir.
It feels good. Even when you get your vest. When you get a vest and you go get it tailored and it fit real, it fit good, it fit nice and snug. It feel good, man. It feel good. You want to be, the way I see fashion is, I want to be able to talk to you about everything you got on. I don't want to have to, oh yeah, them just came out, you already know. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was for me for sneakers. I'm a huge sneakerhead, man. That's how I built, you know, my main page on Instagram. If you knew me, you knew sneakers. Every sneaker event, I was there. I was buying it. I was doing this. I was selling, buying, trade out everywhere. Everywhere.
That's one thing. Like another reason why I decided to hop into the suit game is because I hate like going to a party and I see somebody wearing the same thing I got on. Like to me, that's my biggest pet peeve.
Absolutely.
So like that's why I try to be as vibrant as possible. I'm like, I know ain't nobody got this on. Period. So like that's what I do. Like I hate looking like somebody else.
One thing I learned when it comes to being in sneakers was that, yeah, you might have the ones on, I might have the ones on, but I guarantee you ain't wearing them the same way I wear it.
Yeah,
I guarantee you not gonna wear it the same way I wear it, because you gonna wear it with that shirt that just came out with it. You gonna wear that Nike hoodie that just came out with it. I guarantee you, I'm gonna go to the thrift store, or I'm gonna go to Hot Topic or something, buy me a graphic tee, and I guarantee you ain't wearing it. Half the time, I don't even wear the shoe until months or years later. I still have over 40 something pairs that I still haven't worn. And people are still, now they beat to death.
Yeah, let's talk about the cost, right? So when it comes to dressing up, the suit, the accessories, describe to me your price range. Would you consider yourself on the low end, mid end, or are you gonna kind of you balling? You in a high style?
Life is good. Life is good. I
never read about his own, you know, life is good.
I got an acquired taste.
Okay.
So there are some suits I have that are very expensive. And the reason being that it's not even about the brand. It's about they were built from scratch to fit my body.
Comfort.
So, you know, I never really care about brand names because I have my own brand. I created my own line, you know. So for me, it's like I'm not looking for what's the most expensive brand name because they don't really matter. Anything I put on is going to look good because I'm going to make sure it's tailored. But material, you know, how it's feeling, things like that. Now I have some suits that are very, very expensive. And I also have some suits that are pretty fairly priced. You know, at the end of the day, a couple $100 that looks damn good once you cut them up, once you accessorize it and things like that. So I have an eye for it. So price, honestly, is not even a huge thing. Now, there are some times where it's like, you know, you're going to have dinner with the mayor. Let's go ahead and bring that $9,000 suit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but there's
sure.
like, you know, if it's like, hey, I'm just about to, you know, I'm getting this to buy some content, or this would be really dope if I put this on.
9 racks on the suit?
Yeah. That's the most expensive suit I got. And it's built from scratch.
What color is it? Gotta be a pattern, I would imagine. It can't be no something. Okay.
I'm gonna wear it this year.
Okay.
Y'all will see me. I'm gonna tag y'all. Remember the conversation? That's what it's gonna say. But I built it from scratch. It's coming from overseas, and it was more so a gift for me.
Okay.
It was something that I seen and was like, man, I seen somebody in a suit, and I didn't want the suit that they had. But I'm like, if I can get this thing, and it's super dope. But probably in a couple of years, I'll do something like that again. I was in a good mood. Life was good. Financials, the financials we hit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Business going well. You could do that. Sure. But on average, you know, my suits, honestly, from getting it to getting it tailored and everything like that, they run me anywhere between like $400 $400 to $600.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of my range right there for on the average suit, anywhere between $400 to $600, unless I get it on steel, because sometimes it'd be like, look, this suit $149.
Literally,
come here, give me $3.
Literally,
for real. So you know,
literally,
if you can find those deals, absolutely. When you got an eye for it, like you guys, we can put. I think that the cheapest suit I ever got was like. It was like $79.
Yeah, I've had one of those from like Burlington.
Yeah, I think I got it from like I forgot where I got it from. I think it was the Macy's at Fairlane. And I always go through their department when I walk in. Got to, you know what I'm saying, just to see if it's
the
something
ink collection gets me all the time.
And it was an ink suit, so it was
me
all
the time.
blue. I like the look. I'm like, I could do something with this. This was a suit I could just throw on with a V-neck. You know what I'm saying? Throw a white V-neck, throw the ones on, and be like, "What's up, man?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so that's really when you start getting into understanding the look. But yeah, on average, the suits that I wear, cut up and tailored and everything, it's anywhere between like $400 to $600. That's kind of my range.
Okay, so mid to high. What about you, Mike?
Most expensive came from my grandfather. Real Armani. Real.
See, yeah, them.
So you say that $8-9, I'm looking at like
no,
yeah, I know. and surprisingly, that's my real interview suit.
Okay,
no lie, and it's not because of because it's a plain, it's all black, but it feels good.
Yeah, that's different.
That's when you have that on and you check that jacket.
Yeah,
that jacket say Armani is. Oh,
that's different.
Okay,
for real.
Let's go get this job. You know what I'm saying? But price range for me is possibly around the same. About $400 to $600. I find suits anywhere, man. And it's amazing where I do find them. Like this vest. This vest came from a thrift store inside of Genesee Valley Mall in Flint. $3.
No, are you serious?
So serious. $3. I've gotten to the point now where I go to thrift stores and take the whole rack of ties. I don't even care what it rings up to. I will find something for all these ties. Ugly, ugly, pretty. It doesn't matter. I'll find something to match it, and it's creativity. It's not even so much about a price. It's creativity. It's your vision. It's your eye for it. It's give me that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's my tailor, shout out to Manger up there at Sam's Suit Factory in Southfield, gets me together all the time. All the time. My favorite burgundy paisley print blazer I bought for $50.
That ain't bad.
And he told me, he was like, yeah, come on, man, I get you together. And that's another man that guarantee you will never find him anything outside of Armani. When I first went and got my first blazer tailored, he had an Armani t-shirt on. Not Armani Exchange. Armani. It's a whole different. It's a whole difference.
Absolutely.
Whole difference, man. But it ranges about between $400 to $600, and if I can catch it, I can catch it. Like one of my comfortable suits is the one I got on right now, and this is from Zara. This entire suit cost me $120.
Zara's a good brand.
Yeah, so man, I'm cringing over here at the 8,000-9,000, man. Personally, me, I can't spend that much on no suit, man. Because I feel like I can catch steals just the way my build is, right? Like I've gotten suits for $89, $150 off the rack, and they fit. I can buy a cheap shirt from H&M, but it depends on the event. Like let's be clear about that. Like I will spend a couple $100 on a well nice blaze or whatever, but I piece my suits together. Like I'm not gonna get one full suit from this. Like, I might get a blazer here. I might get some, some khakis here.
I'm glad.
So
that you brought that
I'm
up.
very cost effective because I personally feel I can make anything look good.
Yeah,
it's all about, for me, it's all about how you wear it, because somebody can have this exact same look. I guarantee you they won't wear it the right way. You know what I mean? So for me, and also the same with shoes. Like we can get into shoes too, but I'm not real big on spending a lot of money on shoes because I don't like wearing the same thing multiple times, and I feel like I might have my everyday shoe that I know it's gonna get a lot of wear. So I'm gonna probably go the cheap route because I'm gonna wear these a lot. So it don't make sense to put $300-$400 in an everyday shoe. You know what I mean? But on a shoe that I don't plan on wearing that much, I'm gonna bring it out sporadically throughout the year. Yeah, I might ball a bit. Yeah. But what about you? Kind of what's the shoe pricing looking like?
Shoe price for me, most expensive I got is the one I wore to your event, which would be the Love lubes. Those were, if I'm not mistaken, like 12, maybe 1,200. And I've never seen it until I saw Steve Harvey wear it. And when I seen him wear it on the show, I said, whatever that shoe is, I need to find it. And when I ended up looking, I just typed in Love loafers, and there it goes. Like Christian Louboutin, and it was right there. I was like, I'm gonna save that pretty penny and I'm gonna grab those, man. It's I have loafers I done paid $20 for. I have loafers I paid $1,200 for. Me personally, I don't have a price range when it comes to it. If it looks good, I want it. Like let me see, when Cam Newton wore the yellow suit and he had the BAM loafers on, that's a Giuseppe loafer. It's a fold down in the back heel Giuseppe loafer. You know how much that loafer is?
I don't. About 2,000-3,000 maybe.
Nah,
what?
It's about 6.
Okay,
about 600. But you would never know. Half the time it just say BAM on it. You don't know what the brand is. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I view most of my loafers is I can wear a lot of things and you be like, them Gucci's? No, straight from the suit department. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never know, but it's how you wear it. It's how you present it. If it looks good, I want it. Now that's something that I do take pride in is my loafers. I went on a binge where I stopped buying sneakers for a year and I bought loafers for a year. I probably have rough figure maybe 200 probably now.
Pairs of loafers? Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And they're all different styles, but they're all different styles. I have some that's, a million that's black, you know what I'm saying? And a lot that's brown. Like the pair I got on tonight, I literally, this is my first time wearing them. Like I pulled these out of the sleeve today. You know what I'm saying? But there's millions that's brown, millions that's I love patterns. Like I said, if it look good, I can put it together. I definitely can put it together. And it's crazy that you even talked about, mixing and matching because that's how I really started. I came from, I need this green blazer on, and I don't really want to wear a full green suit. So what can I, put together with this? Can I, let's see. I had these cream plaid pants. Perfect.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to go perfect with it. Like patterns and, mix matching, that's something that I can do either top or bottom. But now, since my style has grown into what I call the NFL walkthrough. I'm more into now full suits. But if it's a full suit, it's either a bright full suit or it's a pattern.
Got it. What about you?
Another acquired taste.
My bank account just dropped. Talking to this man like accounting the negative right now.
Another acquired taste. There's certain looks. Ferragamo is me. Okay. I feel like they made a shoe for a guy like myself. Just the comfort, the quality, is something that I love. I love the Ferragamos more than the red bottoms. So I got a couple pair of red bottoms. Never worn them before, and I don't even know if I'm going to ever wear them, to be honest. They're not the most comfortable shoe.
They're really not.
They're not. So
I've had to repaint that pair before.
Yeah,
I've worn them and they scratched. And I'm like,
yeah, they're not. I got a couple pair, but I'm more so the Ferragamo style. But like I said, and that price range for I think the last 3 I got for my birthday. They're about $800 a piece.
Okay.
And that's for Ferragamo. I'm fine with that. Other than that, I'm a wingtip type guy. Johnson and Murphy is my favorite. So, You know, those shoes, you can get a pair of wingtips $130, anywhere between $300. Kohan, you know, those are the brands I like. Kohan got a really great comfort in their shoe. That's that quality and that's that hard sole he talks about. I love Kohan the best. So, you know, you're gonna always see me in some wingtips. Always. That's my thing. Loafers are fine. Now that I like to tailor the legs, and I tell my tailor, I said no fluff.
Hey,
you know, no fluff about it.
Hey,
you know, I
need
it. You know, so. But yeah, the quality of the shoe is everything to me. I'm not big into. I'm never been into the brands. That just wasn't me. Only brand that I ever fell in love with was Burberry, and that was because
it's my favorite pattern.
Burberry is like Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? It's hood top shelf. You know,
that's my favorite pattern.
So I was like, man, I spent $15,000.
You see the brand that doesn't have to put their name on it. It's just the pattern
itself. That's when you respect it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why the Burberry, I fell in love with it because it was like. Quality, you know what it is when you see it, and I don't have to always have the huge Burberry going everywhere, right? So, but yeah, for the shoes, the pricing, you know, I can get a good pair under $200 if they're from like a Johnson Murphy, Kohans. They range anywhere between a $200-$400 range, but for me, it's the Ferragamo.
Okay,
it's the Ferragamo for me.
I got you. And then I got 2 questions. We're gonna start wrapping it up. All right. So the first one is, are you the type of person when you post an outfit on the gram, do you feel like you can't wear it again?
No.
No, you can't wear it again, or you don't feel that way?
No, I don't feel that way.
Okay.
I can wear the same exact suit all week and post different pictures all week, because at the end of the day, a double tap doesn't mean that much to me. I like clarity when I take pictures. So if I take a picture and it looks really, really clean, I'm going to repost it. Like I can go take photo shoots and post that right now. And next week I'll probably post another picture from that same photo shoot. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you see me it again or not. But I guarantee you're going to respect when I wear it.
Yeah, that's real.
I guarantee you going to still shake my hand. You're going to still tell me and give me the same compliment you just gave me last week.
Like, seriously, man. Now, my as you know, success, I'm climbing the success ladders, I tell people. When I get to a point, it's Shannon Sharp. This brother, the way he dressed every day, the style, the pattern. I'm like, that's what I want to be able to do.
Yeah, mine is Steve Harvey.
Every day have a whole new look. His closet, 100 suits, 100 shirts, 100. You know, that's my goal, right? That's the end goal for me. But yeah, I got so much of a variety that, you know, I got so much content to post. It don't matter. Plus, when I wear something today, it's like the next time you see me in these pants, I'm gonna have a completely different look. So that's why I love accessories.
Got it.
You know, because the way you accessorize things, like, you know what I'm saying, you could look at him now like, damn, that's super dope. Nah, if he switched it and put a black, he'd be like, damn, that's a whole nother look. You know what I'm saying? If he changed the shoes, that's a whole nother. So, you know, understanding how to accessorize things. Everybody ain't balling. They call it what it is, right? Everybody's not in a position to buy new suits every time they go out or buy new clothes every time they go out. But that's why I like quality stuff,
right?
You know, because when it's quality, you know, like the Ferragamos, you can wear those and be like, damn, I can wear these for a long time. You know, I can wear them for a long time because of the quality, the Kohan. You know, these are quality brands that are known for comfort, that are known for longevity, you know, and even when, like, if you find, like, let's say you find a steal on a couple suits that's like, okay, I got this in Macy's and it's like $70. That's cool, but after so long, it's just called wear and tear, right? Versus, like y'all know, getting that quality suit for about $300-$400, it may last a little bit longer. So, you know, yeah, when I post, it's like I tell people I don't get dressed, I make statements. You know, it's just a difference, you know. So that's the eye that I have when I put on clothes. It's like I wanted people to be like, damn, I would have never done that. You know, I did an all pink suit off the White Forces and it went so crazy. Like, I got like 4 people like, hey, we want to feature you in a magazine. And I'm like,
That's when you were at the white turtleneck.
Yeah,
I think, kind of
yeah, and that's when it's like,
I remember that.
You know, the place I got my glasses from, they put me on their website. I just found out because somebody told me about it. Like, yeah, I had no idea. You know, but
that's
it's like
dope.
when you start making those type of statements, like, damn. And then the next time I wear it, it's like, I may do something totally different to that big suit because I bought it in mind with, I got these brown wing tips.
Mix and match.
You know what I'm saying? But when I put the forces on, it was like, it give it that 4205. So, you know, so that's really why it's like, yeah, you can post and it's all about what you're posting for. You know, if you're that influencer, if you're into fashion, it's like he can post the same picture 3 times in a row and focus on a different part of what he's wearing, and it gives it a whole new feel. Like, so that's kind of how I look at it. But to your point, it's rare you're gonna see me in the same thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I got a variety of so many other things, it's not really like, oh, they gonna see me in this. No, it's just like I don't feel like wearing that no more.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's just being honest.
I'm the same way, but like for me, I just, like I told y'all earlier, I wear a lot of like vibrant, like off the wall. So it's like, oh man, I remember when you wore that. So I always be feeling like, I just wore this about 3-4 months ago. So I try to bring out like pieces maybe every year or so. But I got a variety of blazers, and like if I have a pattern, like an all pattern suit, like I might just do the pants and then, you know what I'm saying, hit them with a solid jacket.
The mix
so
and match.
I know how to piece it where I can have 50 suits, but I'm gonna have 100 outfits for you. You know what I mean?
That's
so
it.
that's how I play.
You got this one blazer, this one suit. It's gray and yellow.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like.
I low key started
I like that. And when I seen you, and I was like, oh, that's different. And I like different. I'm like, that's different because most people would look at that and put it back because they can't see. Right, so you know when you come like that, I always pay attention. Like I've been watching Mike for a minute. It was like, damn. Before I even knew him, I kept seeing him. Like, who this brother? He's sharp. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I like the way his style is. It's him. You know, it's clean. And especially like you said, as young black men, not fitting the status quo, having enough confidence to say, you know, I'm speaking all over the world now, and I'm going to talk to these young black kids, and they like, damn, I want to dress like you, man. I want to look like you. And they never wore a suit before. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I pay attention and I respect when I see somebody else clean because it's like, that takes effort. That takes confidence for you to walk out here and be bold in that suit like that. When you a darker brother too. So the fact that you can be that vibrant, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a risk you take. Cause like pink wasn't never really my thing until like I put it on. It was like, now I'm not the high pink. Yeah. And you're never gonna catch me in the high. That's just not me. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. But when some guys put on, it's like, damn, that look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how you put that piece together. I like how and that's one of the things I love when somebody's just confident in their own look. Like, I don't dress like people. They tell speakers, make sure you get the black suit, the brown, come on.
I'm a straight
I'm
all the way
here with a
from
whole
that.
pattern suit on. Like, what we doing?
Nah, man.
You know, so that's real. But
okay, and then just the last question is, as someone who is, you know, it seems like we specialize in, you know what I'm saying, dressing up, like what are some things that you can easily point out and tell that someone, this ain't really their game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, what I see a lot of mistakes is too big of a suit. Like I hate when guys have like the over baggy suit pants dragging on the bottom of the shoes. Like those are things that I look for. And also just, you know how some of the suits come with the like and I made that mistake too early on. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I done walked out the house thinking it was sweet, and I look back at the picture, I'm like, man, I done made this mistake. So those are like some of the small things I look at. Like what about you?
For me, it's bagginess. And I tell people, even a hood dude should be able to have one tailored suit, at least one. You should, if you're a bigger guy and you can go find the smallest T-shirt that you can find and you put it on, there's no reason why your suit should be baggy, you know. And it, for me, I look at etiquette a lot when it comes to wearing a suit. If you sitting down, are you opening a blazer? When you standing up, are you closing it? You know, I look at things like that. Are you adjusting your pants when you sit down? You know, it's things of that nature that I look at. Like, this ain't really him. I can tell this. Like you You still sagging with a suit on. How? How are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? I look at a lot of etiquette when it comes, and even like you said, you know, saying the little minor mistakes. I've seen dudes that actually had the whole price tag still on. Or you walk around, they don't pop the back open. You walking around with the big giant, you know, super tag still hanging on. It's like, okay, you plan on returning it, or like, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Or guys who try to do the tailored ankle, and it turns out to be capris. That bothers me. That bothers me. And I said that about what was that 2019 prom season? I said that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said you guys are. I said the men of 2019 prom season sucked. And I'm not being, you know, I'm not trying to be harsh or anything. Is you didn't match a date. You didn't either have a date. You wore whatever you wanted to wear. Whoever it is that told you wearing. You know, you got on a nice cut suit, but you got on spiked high top lube boots on. It's like you're not accentuating the suit. This is supposed to be your time. Yeah. This is supposed to be a special moment. The next time you have those special moments, you have birthdays, you have prom, you have your wedding day. You know, even if it is that you're going to a funeral, if you're going to somebody else's, you know, an award ceremony. There's things that you do inside of a suit. And there's things that you don't.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Well said. I think for me, two things. Number one is the fluff. Here's the thing, because understand tailored don't mean it's super tight. Exactly. You know, I always tell people, I'm like, man, this is my build. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's up under the suit is what you're seeing. It's not a suit. It's supposed to fit me that way. That's how I like it. But I can still go jog. You know what I'm saying? I can still do certain things in my suit. It ain't cut till I can barely move. You know, that's not tailored. That's like, maybe you need a tight fabric to it, right? That's just tight. And then another thing for me is I don't like extra. Doing way too much. Every suit don't require everything, right? Like even because I'm an accessory guy, right? So, but I'm not like it's certain things like I'm not wearing the 5, 6, 7 bracelets, and then I got the whole 9, and then I got the whole, and it don't go together. Like when you start paying attention to what he does, it's like, damn, okay, I like that. I can see. Okay. Cool, I like the glasses. That's okay. Like when you start paying attention to what certain people do, it's like cool, but it's like don't do too much.
You don't need
your colors ain't match. If you got a pattern suit on, why do you got the pattern pockets and then you got the pattern hat, and then you got the pattern shoe? It's like we get the point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. But that's just me. You know, I'm like simple.
Don't like gaudy.
Powerful. And what needs to pop will pop. You know, that's just me. So, you know, when I look at certain guys, it's like, that's a whole lot. Not knocking your style, because everybody got their own style. One thing I don't do is, you know, I don't tell nobody how to do anything. I just know when it comes to fashion, you know, it's like as you know, this is your field, right? It's like people look at that like that's a lot.
It's a whole lot.
Like, it's just a lot, and when it's a lot, it's hard for me, or it's hard for anybody to pay attention to what you're saying because they're so busy trying to focus on what the heck is brother got.
And I've seen that. Like, and you see these chicks and they posting like, "Oh, brother came clean for his birthday." I'm like, was he?
Yeah, like for real. So that's something that it can hinder kind of where you're going, depending on, you know, what are you trying to get accomplished? You know, that's always been my thing. It's like, don't ever do too much, but do what you always do. Like Keyon Clinton, when he went to walk in the room, you know, he coming tailored. He coming, you know. But you won't ever see me like this brother like a clown.
Yeah, nah.
Because people will say that behind your back and be like, man, you look sharp.
Literally.
So that's kind of my thing. Like I don't really like people who do. I don't like the extra look.
Okay.
You know, keep it simple. But if you're gonna have a suit that pops, make sure everything else it accommodates
each
right?
other.
So
be
that's
effective.
kind of how I look at it.
Got it. Well, cool, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Again, I appreciate y'all boys coming on the show and rocking with me. For all the fans out there, make sure y'all tap into both of these brothers' lifestyles. Got a lot going on. And other than that, it's a wrap. We catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Thanks for having us, man.